Hey guys, it's Joshua Peterson here with Peterson Electric. If you're bought a Mercedes 2019 Sprinter van, it's a diesel 3.0 liter. Looks like this. Okay, we have the 1-ton version. That really doesn't matter. You have to look in your owner's manual under pages around 268 and 331. Look under DEF and coolant and the index in the back, as well as oil. Pay attention to a couple things. I've got on the road here heading to North Dakota, and I'm from Colorado, and then we hit South Dakota and going back to Colorado here. We went about 1,700 miles, plus I had 800 miles already on it, so it was brand new. Now I've got about 2,100 miles. And all of a sudden lights started kicking on the DEF. The DEF, you got to pay attention. It's going to have a 22241 iOS. If you pay attention to that, if I said that wrong, it's in the manual. But basically, as long as it has that in the DEF, you keep attention to your expiration shelf on that. It's about 6 months max. Try to be careful of that more than anything, but don't keep that stuff in an area where it's going to get hot and cold. Keep it in the vehicle. But you want to keep attention to DEF, because you go through DEF quicker than anything, and on the dash there's a way to read that. But on this van you will see here that there is no oil recommendation. Diesels are 1540, and on here there's no recommendation of this saying look in the manual. So here's real simple. On a Sunday, and the funny thing was, I was sitting across from a Freightliner in Rapid City sleeping, and I could have gone in there Saturday morning and talked to them, but the damn light didn't kick on until Saturday night. Now it's Sunday, and I got to get back to work on Monday. So it's always wonderful when this stuff happens, when everybody's gone. So here's a real common sense to it. My uncle helped me out. Hats off to him. He's been a mechanic for 40 years, and he picked up on a Saturday night in Colorado. You're going to need a Shell Rotilla T6. In your book, it'll say a T6, T5, or T4. You want to be a full synthetic T6. It's a 5W40. You can do a 15. It just means it starts in a colder temperature. The 40 means it's in a warmer temperature. Basically, what you're looking for on here, really important. It says MB Mercedes approved at a 228.31. That's exactly what it said in the book. As far as a coolant, since they both kicked on about the same time, I would go with a Peak or a Rotilla, but this is a 50-50. It says you have to have 50-50 mix, but on the back of it I recognize something I saw in the book, a 325.3, and it is pink, not orange, so I just filled it. So keep in mind, it wants to freak you out. Now there is no dipstick on this van because the dip nuts that designed it didn't put one. My other one has it right in here. I have a 2012 Mercedes as well. I have 115,000 miles on it, and I've never had to do this, but I've never taken it on a road trip. So because I've done my first road trip, it's because I'm breaking it in, yes, but it's also because it's consuming more oil and keeping the van cooler. So again, keep in mind when you start your road trip, get yourself some stuff at Mercedes-Benz if you want, or go to Walmart and do what I just showed you, but have DEF, oil, and coolant available at all times for your van, because this stuff's hard to find when you're just in and out of a normal gas station. And also the other thing I've ate through a ton is this bug, just your windshield wiper. It's blue, so stick with blue. Other than that, those 4 oils will get you by, and I wouldn't worry about your brake or your transmission, but just definitely those 4 oils are being consumed as it breaks in. Yeah, so hopefully it might help you out. For me, it freaked me out there for a while. I thought I'd do a video to help you out. Thanks, guys.